Namaste and welcome to the third episode of my South India Ride 2020 series. Now, if you have not watched the first and the second episode, I'll put the link in the description below. Do watch it. And now, in this episode,
I tell you a story. We race a train. I run from a bat.
there is a bat.
Ajay shares a
इस काली
surprise.
थैली में बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ है।
Now let's begin.
डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत
Please let me know in the comment box below how many times did Ajay say Dharam.
डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत डरा मत मरा ही
नहीं रे जिंदा है
मरा हाँ
खोखला है पूरा
Well, after that awkward moment, something else happened while leaving Dandeli.
और गोप्रो तो मेरा खराब हो गया आई गेस तो मैं फिर वही बोला कुंडी को जाने दिया गोप्रो ही खराब हो गया तो उसके ट्रिप पे क्या ही करूँगा।
Yes, that's what happened. You remember the natural jacuzzi scene? So basically what I was trying to say is both our cameras started to act up. Now we use GoPro's Hero 5 and Hero 6 which is waterproof right out of the box. But somehow in Ajay's Hero 5 water entered the battery compartment making it completely dead. Ouch. Luckily in my case no water entered but my camera would hang and glitch due to which I could not record the zorbing activity, which was actually funny because we went inside the huge zorb and kept falling again and again. Few cases we also fell on top of each other, which was not actually that funny. So with that sadness of cameras not functioning, we had lunch and left for Hampi. Now we could not record the journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrate a story as the whole journey did not go as planned. If you want to skip the story, I'll put a timestamp below in the description. You can skip it. But if you like stories, do continue watching. And if you're an owner of an Interceptor, do watch it because it's going to be very useful for you. So the original plan was to reach Hampi's Hippie Island and camp for the night. Now, while we were traveling, which is a total of 240 kilometers from Dandeli to Hampi and takes around 4 to 5 hours, what had happened is we were just shy of 60 kilometers from Hampi that suddenly my bike's clutch started to act strange. It became very loose and vague and it was not responding correctly. So in the middle of nowhere at 11 in the night, we stopped and to do a quick inspection check. So all I could do was check in 3 stages. And number 1 was the clutch lever, number 2 was the clutch cable, and number 3 was the clutch spring, as rest of the clutch assembly is inside the engine. So after some close inspection, we actually found the fault. It was on the clutch cable. Now if you look closely at a clutch cable, it's basically wires that are winded together. And what had happened was the clutch cable from the lever's end was falling apart from this particular joint. It was literally hanging on 3 to 4 wires. But we with no option had no choice but to continue ahead. Now 20 kilometers later and 40 kilometers before Hampi, we reached the town of Kopel. Here we had dinner and contemplated our choices. Number 1 was to continue ahead to our destination. Number 2 was to stay back, fix the bike the next day and continue ahead. We chose the number 2, the safer bet, which meant we had to hunt for a hotel and we finally found a decent hotel which was actually a 3-star hotel and it was the luxurious stay of our whole trip, also the expensive one. But it had a huge bathroom with a bathtub, a hair dryer, a wardrobe, and most comfortable bed of the whole journey. So that night, I know what you guys are thinking. We had beer and did something different. Actually, we just tucked in that comfortable bed and slept. Now, the next day, my first task was to fix the Interceptor's cable. So I called the roadside assistance from Royal Enfield and learned that the nearest Interceptor clutch cable was 60 kilometers away and would take 4 to 5 hours to reach me, which was not a viable choice. So I asked for an alternative, where they suggested that the Royal Enfield's Thunderbird clutch cable should fit fine. With that information, I stepped out and found a spare parts store which had that cable. Well, it does not fit. It falls short of 1 inch, which meant I had to play around with more experimental cables. Then I actually found this, a cable from Honda Unicorn 150, which was of a perfect length. But mind you, this is not an alternative to your original cable, because the original cable is quite thick. Even though the clutch was back, but the clutch became very heavy. So with my bike fixed, I went back to the room to find another good news. My GoPro had started working again. And here's what happened next.
इस काली थैली को गौर से देखिए। इस काली थैली में बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ है, दिख रही है क्या? जाम कार। Oh yeah.
Now that Ajay has satisfied his hunger, we left to cover the remaining 40 kilometers of our journey.
कोशिश की जा रही थी तेज करने की, बट उसका ट्रैक अच्छा है और हमारा ट्रैक ही नहीं है। अभी अच्छा रास्ता है आगे, पुन्नी के ऊपर है वो क्या करना चाहता है।
After that glorious victory, we finally reached Hampi and we hired a local rickshaw / guide to take us around Hampi.
ये दो पत्थर खड़ा नहीं इधर, एक पत्थर नाश हो गया, एक पत्थर अच्छा है ना बड़ा वाला।
हाँ।
ये दोनों का पत्थर का नाम बहन का पत्थर है। बहन मतलब तुम अभी हम्पी देखने के लिए आए ना, उसी टाइम में दो बहन हम्पी देखने के लिए आया। ये पूरा देख के बाद में इधर बैठ के गाली दी हम्पी को, हम्पी अच्छा ना ऐसा गाली दिया। शिवा के दोनों बहन का शाप दिया, उधर ही लोग दोनों बहन पत्थर, ऐसा लोकल का स्टोरी था। अच्छा, ये पुराना का स्टोरी नहीं है भैया, इधर किधर भी देखो पत्थर बहुत है।
What a beautiful place. If you really are an explorer and a fan of archaeology and discovering new things, what was the rich history of India, I think you should spend more than 2 days over here to check out every single piece of architecture around here.
It's really very beautiful. That's correct. If you love ancient ruins and like to get your mind blown with the genius science and architecture used to make this city, then Hampi is a must visit. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy the beautiful sights of Hampi. So we are at Hampi right now, and this is going to be our first stop. That is called the underground Shiva temple. So there is no murti here, no statue. It's just the ruins. So Hampi is basically all about ruins, ruined palaces, ruined guest house, ruined temples. So this is one of the first temple that we are visiting. And as per the guide, what he mentioned is this was discovered by archaeologists. They literally dug the site and they found a temple here. So that's why it's called an underground Shiva temple. No. So there is a lot of water deposits, and here you are. Oh wow. Smells weird. Looks like the water is here since very long. And here is Nandi, Lord Nandi. And he's not complete, or it's been vandalized. Okay, problem of skinny jeans. You can't take it much up. Come on, come on. Oh, this is an experience. I don't want to drop my phone. Okay. हाँ लेकिन यहाँ पे नहीं आ जाओ. मस्त जगह पे. Okay, it smells like urine here. I don't know why. Oh, शिवलिंग है इधर अंदर. Oh, that is a shivling. Or what's left of it. There you go. I love exploring such places. Let's see what's there. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is where you take a round of the temple. In Hindi it's called Pradikshina. Oh, there is a bat. There is a bat. And I don't want a coronavirus. A lot of still water. So if you have an open wound, I would not suggest anyone to step into this water. You might just get infected. Watchtower of that time. So a lot of vandalization has taken place. Look at this. I think these were supposed to be elephants. Yeah, they were supposed to be welcoming elephants. And I don't know what this is. Elephant stable. Oh, Huge. And look at that. Crazy. Only humans can pass through here. Hello, squirrel buddy. You're not an elephant. Lotus Palace. Very huge place. So we're gonna take a lot of time to cover. So we think we're gonna skip it. Man, I would love to come back here. It's gonna be a beautiful place to explore. I can hardly say how happy I am right now. Such a beautiful place. I love archaeology. I love exploring. I love ancient ruins. Hi. Oh, somebody. Wow. Huge. So this is supposed to be Maharaja's Darbar, where he would take decisions on punishments and political calls. Let's see what we can see from above and what's on the top. Okay, just like a terrace. A huge terrace. Oh, you can literally see everything from here. Oh, there is a step well. The ancient pipeline. I wonder. Okay, I think this is rainwater harvest. Around on the top, maybe the overflowing of water then is brought down through this pipe, stone pipes, and into this well. आए चल 15 मिनट का ही टाइम है. So this one has some timing. Last 15 minutes, I think they shut it down by 6 o'clock. So this is a temple where they take you in an electric vehicle, and that's the vehicle that we are going to go in, which is good. This government has made the decision of not allowing any polluting vehicle inside this premises, and they only charge minimal 20 rupees for it, a to and fro ride. That's our ride towards the market. तो अंदर market है, temple है, some
women empowerment.
Yeah, perfect example of women empowerment. हमारे काइंड पर्सन ने हमको अंदर जाने दिया है. हाँ 5 minutes. Yes 5 minutes. Wow. Okay, we'll have to rush very fast. यहाँ पे टाइमिंग है, so whenever if you are planning to come in 6 बजे के पहले यहाँ ज़रूर पहुँचना, वरना एंट्री नहीं देंगे. Wow, I literally can't believe this. This is all hand carved और ये stone के साथ बना हुआ है. Okay, सीढ़ी नहीं है, इधर है. Very beautiful. I think that's the main temple. अंदर जाके देखते बहुत जल्दी से. We're gonna lose light soon.
जो डांस कर रहे हैं ना कोबरा के ऊपर, और मिडल पे विष्णु है, देखो उनका 2 वाइफ है ना, उनको बोलते श्रीदेवी भूदेवी, विष्णु का वाइफ। मंदिर है ऊपर का विमान, आर्किटेक्चर में इसको विमान।
Okay, I think
मंदिर का विष्णु भगवान का। सर ये पहले इधर विष्णु का और विठल का स्टैचू था 3 फीट का, इधर रुक्मिणी वाइफ का स्टैचू था, बट बहामनी इन्वेडर्स ने 6 महीना ये टेम्पल को जला दिया, तब ये ब्लैक हुआ, देखो पूरा ब्लैक हुआ, जो बैट्स भी है देखो, इसलिए ये स्मेल आ रहा है बैट्स है।
so that was the main temple. I hope GoPro ने कैच किया हो.
शिव मंदिर है बड़ा, एक ही रॉक में मंदिर है पूरा।
वो पहाड़ एक ही पहाड़ से बना है, पता नहीं वो पहाड़ था कहाँ से कि नहीं था, कहाँ से लाए थे वो, मैं उसमें
कर्नाटक में है। प्लेस बोले तो
मैंने उसको देखा था।
इसका नाम है कुंभकर्ण।
Let's see what is inside here. Okay. Under the temple. Spooky, huh? Reminds me of Indiana Jones और Tomb Raider की गेम. ऐसे ही कुछ सीन होता है. I think one more temple which has been ruined by invaders. Man, this place would have been so beautiful when it was alive. वैसे ही वहाँ भी है. आई थिंक दैट ऑल्सो वुड बी एम्प्टी, तो वहाँ जाते नहीं हैं. लेट्स एग्जिट. ही हैज़ गिवन अस 5 minutes. लेट्स रिस्पेक्ट दैट 5 minutes. तो हमारे अजय भाई साहब, हमारा ट्रिप हो रहा है एंड कल 10 दिन की ट्रिप हमने शुरू करी थी 28 को मुंबई से. आज तारीख है 5 फरवरी एंड टुमारो 6 फरवरी वी आर राइडिंग बैक टू मुंबई. सुबह सुबह हम निकलने वाले हैं 6 बजे का टारगेट लेके.
6 बजे शाम को 6 बजे पहुंचने का टारगेट लेके. उसके लिए कितने बजे निकलना है वो कोई डिसाइडेड नहीं है. वो रात के 2 भी बज सकते हैं, सुबह के 4 भी बजे निकल सकते हैं.
सब डिपेंड करता है ये भाई साहब कब उठेंगे
और ये भी कब उठेंगे.
हम तो उठ जाते हैं,
दोनों
दिक्कत तुम्हारी है.
चलो हम तो उठ जाते हैं, पर इनके तैयार होने का समय भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. ग्लव्स डालेंगे
जितने टाइम भी हम हर बार
वो
हम
हर
पहले
बार
रेडी हुए
लेते-
हैं,
पूरा मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया तेरा हर बार की तरह कितना टाइम लगता है.
लेकिन रेडी हम पहले गाड़ी में हम
कुछ
पैर लाट के बैठे हुए हैं. तो
किसी
चलो
में भी तुम
भैया.
नहीं बैठे, किसी भी तुम नहीं बैठे
हाँ,
पहले गाड़ी पे. किसी भी
तुमको तो वेट, हमको हर बार तुम्हारा वेट करना.
तुम्हारा कल पेट्रोल पंप पे क्या हुआ था बताओ.
पेट्रोल पंप पे क्या हुआ बताओ.
मैं बोला था कि जल्दी चलो. फिर तुम ऐसे ऐसे कुछ कर रहे थे, फ़ोन पे बात कर रहे थे. बोले यार मैं फ़ोन पे बात कर रहा हूँ. मैंने बोला
वो तो बिजनेस कॉल है. वो तो मैं
Business call है तो
उसमें
computer तो
नेटवर्क
business
में
call
नहीं
है.
छोड़ सकता. एक बार पर्सनल कॉल में नेटवर्क छोड़ देंगे हम. तो ये लेता है बहुत टाइम.
Well, with that argument settled, we said goodbye to Hampi. Wait, it's not over yet. Well, this may bring an end to my South India Ride 2020 series, but we are yet to reach home and there are more videos coming up on this channel. So, if you have not subscribed yet, please go hit that red subscribe button. Share these videos with your travel buddies with whom you would love to explore such destinations. And make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video because all of it is going to make me happy. And now, let's head back home.
गलत जा रहे हो. पत्थर इधर है तुम्हारा पत्थर.